BWOne here from BWOne, and today at Microsoft's E3 press conference, they finally unveiled the latest and greatest console that they're going to be releasing, previously codenamed as Project Scorpio, but now officially the Xbox One X. Now this will truly be Microsoft's most powerful console that they've ever released. Most of the specs match up to the rumors that we've heard for over the last year or so. We'll start off with the CPU. It's going to have a custom Core x86 processor CPU clocked at about 2.3 gigahertz. It's also going to have 6 teraflops of GPU performance with integrated AMD graphics. It's also running at about 1.17 gigahertz. We heard on that. 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM with it, 1 terabyte of storage as well, and a 4K HDR Blu-ray player as well too. Now packed in with all that, there's some pretty beefy specs, but it needs to stay pretty cool to be able to pump out the power that it's going to need to. So there is liquid cooled vapor chambers inside of it to prevent overheating. Now all this together should allow the system to play very smooth full 4K 60p playback in games with about 8 million plus pixel capability, HDR, wide color gamut, Dolby Atmos sound as well too, and obviously 4K UHD Ultra Blu-ray playback as well. Now, in terms of sort of how the console looks, it looks very similar to the Xbox One S. Looks like they sort of moved the slot loading drive down just a little bit, but the look and feel is just about the same. The Xbox One X is going to come in sort of a matte black sort of finish from what it looks like, and it's also supposed to be smaller. It's supposed to be the smallest console that they released, so we'll see how much smaller it is than the original Xbox One S when we get a chance to get our hands on it here. The new console will also be able to enhance games that are currently in 1080p and make them look a little bit better as well too on the system, so they'll play a little bit better on the Xbox One S, which is a nice thing that they will do. Current games that are out, such as Gears of War 4, will be coming up with a update to patch itself to play in 4K as well, so you'll see some games that will update itself to be what they're going to call Xbox One Enhanced, and that's what you're going to see on a lot of the games. So games that'll come out will play on the old Xbox systems and on the new ones, but if Xbox One Enhanced, they'll have a label on there that will say that. Now some of the games that were pretty much they were showing off here that should have that capability is Metro Exodus, Forza 7, you know it's always going to be a Forza game there, Assassin's Creed Origins, and probably the best game that he showed was the Anthem game. That looked really good as well too. So we're definitely going to see some really good 4K 60p gaming on some of these games that are coming out with it, and also your 1080p games will look a little bit better as well too, but it's not going to all of a sudden turn a 1080p game to 4K though. The developer will have to send a patch out or something to update that to make that work that way. So just be aware of that when you're looking at the Xbox One X. Now for the price point. So the Xbox One X will come at a $499 price point, which I actually think is a pretty fair price point considering the specs that this is coming with, and it's not going too far over where it could have been easily $649 or $749. Could have been really high there, but at a $499 price point, it puts it at a premium price point for those that are looking for this type of gaming. They want to get the best and latest and greatest, and you're gonna essentially have to pay for that there, but I do think it's a fair price. Post your questions, comments, concerns below. My question for you, however, is do you think the Xbox One X is worth it at the $499 price point? Do you think they have done enough here to make this a console that you would be interested in purchasing? So post your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Also check us out with all our social networks. The links to those are in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.